you sit down, I'm going to ask you to raise your right hand, please. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty for perjury. Need you to say it louder than that, please.
Yes.
Okay. You can go ahead and have a seat. It is important that everyone be able to hear you, so I'll need you to keep your voice up as much as possible.
Okay.
Amy, can you please state your full name and spell it for the record?
Amy Jo Alexander, AMYJOALEXANDER.
Miss Alexander, did you know Dee Warner?
Yes, I did.
And how did you know her?
I had been with her brother-in-law since 2011.
Okay. And when you say brother-in-law, who is this?
Bill Warner.
And is that would be Dale's brother?
Correct.
All right. And so you also knew Dale Warner then, I'm assuming?
Correct.
All right. What was your relationship with Dee Warner?
We were good friends.
Okay. Did you guys talk often?
Yes.
How often would you talk?
Sometimes daily, sometimes every other day, sometimes a couple of weeks, depending on what our schedule was or her schedule was.
Okay. And in April of 2021, Dee had a 9-year-old daughter. Is that accurate?
Yes.
All right. And you have a child of similar age. Is that
Yes.
accurate? All right. Were those kids close?
They were very close.
Okay. Did you guys often do things together?
Yes.
All right. Did you ever observe any arguments and fighting between Dee and Dale?
Yes, I did.
All right. Did you observe Dale try to massage or otherwise touch Dee while they were arguing?
No.
Okay. In April of 2021, did there come a time when you had a conversation with Dee about keeping Lena for the night?
Yes, I did.
All right. And do you recall what night that was?
It was April 24th, 2021. That was on a Saturday.
All right. Did you talk to Dee that day?
I did.
Okay. Text message, face to face. How did you talk to her?
Text message at first. I don't remember if there was a phone call involved. And then I went over to their house and picked Angelina up.
All right. Do you remember what time you got to the Warner farm?
Seven something. I don't know the exact time. It would be on my text record because she had asked if I was close or something, and I said here.
If I show you your text record, would you remember what time it was?
Yes.
Hold on, don't.
Oh,
Just,
okay.
Just. Did that refresh your recollection?
Yes.
All right. What time did you get there?
7:42.
All right. Who did you go to the house with?
My daughter and one of my daughter's little friends.
All right. Did you go inside the house when you got there to Dee's house?
No, I just stood on the deck out back.
Okay, so you got out of your vehicle, but you didn't go inside.
Correct.
All right. Did you talk to Dee?
Yes, I did.
All right. Tell me what observations you made of Dee.
I could tell she had been crying. She had like red blotchy spots on her neck. She always had her makeup like done perfectly, and I mean her face was just, eyes were puffy, swollen. I mean, you could just tell that she had been crying quite a bit.
Okay. when you said Dee always had her makeup done, can you describe to me what the typical Dee was like on a...
Oh, she was always dressed very nice, hair and makeup done, jewelry, everything. No,
Did you ever see Dee leave the house in her pajamas?
no.
So she's crying, she's blotchy. Does Dee tell you what her plan for that night is?
She was going to talk to Dale, and she said she was done. She was going to sell the trucking company, and she was done, and she was going to tell him that she wanted a divorce.
Okay. Had Dee said this to you before?
Yes.
All right. How often do you think she said that?
A handful to a couple handfuls of times.
All right. Was there anything different about this time, in your opinion?
Yes. She was, there was just something about her that was different.
And before you went to pick up Lena, did you have, did Dee ask you to come pick her up, or how did that happen? How did it come about to where you came to pick up Lena?
The girls hadn't been together in, I don't know, they hadn't seen each, well, they saw each other at school, but for like a week, and I said, well, why don't you just let her come over here and stay the night? Hazel is here, and she has one of her friends, and all three of the girls went to school together. Lena was a couple years older, but they all knew each other, and I'm like, they'll have fun.
Okay. Did you know at that point in time when you made the plan for Lena to come over that Dee was going to have a conversation with Dale?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And so whose idea was it to have Lena come over?
Mine.
Do you know if Dee was going to have Angelina stay somewhere else that night prior to you offering to keep her?
I don't know.
I have nothing further.
Good afternoon, Ms. Alexander. My name is Mary Chartier, and I have some questions for you this afternoon. So, ma'am, to confirm, it was your idea to have Angelina come to your house and spend the evening with your daughter Hazel and then one of Hazel's friends.
Correct.
And that wasn't unusual. It sounds like your daughter Hazel and Angelina were friends and they did fun things together.
They were very close, yes.
And they spent time at the Warners, correct?
Correct.
Hazel would also spend the night there sometimes?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
You arrived at, you indicated roughly 7:42 p.m. to pick up Angelina.
Yes.
Now, you had indicated that Ms. Warner, according to you, looked like she had been crying. She had a blotchy neck, right?
Correct.
In addition to what you testified to, Ms. Warner also told you that she had had a fight with a trucking employee named Terry.
Terry and Terry.
Terry.
And Terry's wife, Terry.
So, sure, so I was getting to that, but thank you for the clarification. So she had an argument with Terry, the male, who worked as a truck driver for the Warners, and then Terry, his wife, ex-wife, who's a
Todd.
female.
And Todd. I think Todd was involved, if I remember correct.
And that was troubling to her, right?
Yes.
She had indicated to you that she had been fighting with Mr. Warner about the circumstances with Todd and Terry?
I don't know what the circumstances were. she was going to screenshot some text messages to me later that evening, but they never came.
So I'm not asking you about the specific circumstances. I'm asking you, did Ms. Warner talk to you about one of the things that she was arguing with Mr. Warner about was the situation with Todd and Terry?
Yeah, but I don't know what it was about.
Thank you. And when you were getting the leave with your daughter, Mr. Warner arrived at the home.
Correct.
Earlier in the day, when you had been communicating with Ms. Warner, she indicated that she had a migraine.
I don't remember.
Would looking at a copy of your exam transcript where you testified, would that be helpful to help your memory?
Yes.
Page 106, Ms. Saylor. Thank you.
Okay.
Did that refresh your memory, ma'am?
Vaguely, yeah.
Ms. Warner had indicated to you that she had a migraine earlier that day.
Yeah,
Correct.
and if I remember correctly, she said that she had been...
No, so I'm going to just ask you to just answer my question if that's okay.
Okay.
So the question was just about the migraine.
Okay,
And that was accurate, your testimony, when you provided that, correct?
correct.
Now, you testified that she indicated she wanted to get a divorce from Mr. Warner. She had said that to you previously, correct?
Correct.
And she'd also talked about not wanting to work so much, right?
I don't recall that.
So prior to April 24th, 2021, you don't remember her talking about not wanting to work so much? Would looking at a copy of your exam transcript where you testified under oath, would that help refresh your memory?
I would hope, yes.
Thank you, Ms. Saylor.
Can you let me know what page you're going to?
107. And if you start maybe at the bottom of 106, that might help put it into context. Ms. Alexander, did that refresh your memory?
Vaguely.
And there were several times at least that Ms. Warner had indicated to you that she wanted to stop working too much, or working so much.
She did want to spend time with her grandchildren, yes.
Thank you. Now, you indicated that you, in April of 2021, had known Ms. Warner for roughly 11 years.
I've been in the family since 2011, yes.
And so that would have been maybe about 10 years at the time? I'm sorry, you have to answer audibly
Sorry,
for the...
yes.
Everybody does that. Everybody does that. And sometimes you would have to take what Ms. Warner told you with a grain of salt, correct?
Sometimes.
And you also would know that sometimes Ms. Warner would leave her house for a few days during the course of her marriage with Mr. Warner.
Yes.
When you observed arguments between Mr. and Mrs. Warner, they were only verbal that you saw, correct?
Correct.
You did hear Ms. Warner yelling, but you did not hear Mr. Warner yelling back, right?
Correct.
I have no additional questions. Thank you, ma'am.
All right, you indicated sometimes Dee would leave for a day or two, and that was kind of a common occurrence through her marriage, correct?
Correct.
And how often would you call or text Dee?
Sometimes daily.
All right, and
Sometimes multiple times a day.
Were there times that she just didn't respond to you?
No.
All right.
she would always respond.
All right, and do you know, from your personal knowledge, if any of these times that she would leave the home for a day or two, did she still stay in contact with you?
Sometimes.
You indicated that you picked up Lena to spend the night with Hazel, and did you say you couldn't recall if Dee had other plans for her that night, or what was your response to that?
Objection, it exceeds the scope of cross, I didn't ask about that.
She did ask about Lena, her picking up Lena that night, and how it was her idea.
You could ask Robin's up here.
But I didn't ask if she had other plans, so thank you.
It's not exactly there, but it's within the scope of what you asked. It's the same basic topic, so I would agree with that objection.
Thank you. Ma'am, if I show you your conversation with Miss Warner that night, would that help you remember what the plan for Lena was?
Yes. So Cal.
Did that refresh your recollection?
Yes.
And did Miss Warner have a plan for Lena that night?
She said she was gonna call Cal.
Okay, and that's when you offered to pick her up?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes, sorry.
That's okay. After April 24th, 2021, did you ever talk to Dee Warner again?
No.
Thank you.
Nothing additional, thank you.
Okay. Can we excuse Ms. Alexander from the substitute?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Alexander. You are all set. You're excused from your subpoena, so if you want to stay in court, you can do that. All right, why don't we take about a 10-minute break, give people a chance to stretch, and we'll come back. And proceed. Anything else we need to address outside the presence of the jury at this point?
The only thing is, so I believe the stipulation for exhibits was 204, and Ms. Wise introduced 205, but we were going to be stipulating to 205. So I just wanted to make sure the record was clear.
Yes.
Because theoretically, it would not be moved to be admitted, but because we were stipulating to that, it would be admitted if the court approved the stipulation.
Correct, Your Honor.
So you're stipulating to 205 at this point?
Correct. And 204 too, we'll just jump ahead to that one.
Okay, I think you'd already agreed to 204.
We did.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So 205 is.
Thank you.
Okay.